Jaylen Wright, the rookie coming in out of Tennessee, heading to the Dolphins. Thoughts on Jaylen Wright?
Another speedster coming out of Tennessee. Um, for a little while there, he was kind of sneaking up draft boards and just kind of creeping his way up. He's settled in here a little bit. Um, you know, I I have mild interest in Jaylen Wright because Miami does run a true two back system. In deeper leagues, I don't mind the flyer on Jaylen Wright because he's one injury away from seeing a pretty sizable workload, or what could be a pretty sizable workload in this Miami offense. So as long as he's picking up, the protection schemes, I think he's going to see some volume here. Again, deeper leagues only. Other than that, I'm going to keep an eye on him in like your standard Yahoo or ESPN league where your benches aren't very deep. But he's a guy that I'm putting a star next to. Like, I'm going to be checking this out because, again, he is one of those guys, and how this offense is functioning. He's one injury away from having a pretty serviceable workload as a bench player on your fantasy roster. So when it's all said and done with, I expect him to be higher than running back 49. So I believe there's some built-in value, but you have to have a deeper league to be able to just stash him there. Otherwise, I think I'm going to be looking at um, potentially another wide receiver here this late, maybe a backup tight end, something like that, who can add maybe some more consistent value to what I need out of my fantasy roster. But there's some upside here with Wright for sure.
So here's what I like about Jaylen Wright. He's built the same as Raheem Mostert, right? He's same height, about 5 pounds heavier. Here's what I don't like about Jaylen Wright. He's built the same as Jeff Wilson, who is also on this roster, who brings experience. Here's what I like about Jaylen Wright. There's more tread on those tires than there is for Raheem Mostert or Jeff Wilson, being that he is a rookie. So here's how I'm looking at Jaylen Wright. If I have the space for him, yes, I like the piece of Miami's offense. And I think that if I have Raheem Mostert, I want to get a Jaylen Wright to defend against to give me kind of that handcuff, because I do see them kind of fulfilling the same role. If I have Devon Achane and I grab a Jaylen Wright, I'm not as thrilled about that, because I don't know that they fulfill the same role. While the touches might go up, he more fills in for what Raheem Mostert does. So if I have Mostert, I'm really wanting Wright way late. If I have Achane, I'm not so interested in getting Wright later on.
He is one guy away from seeing some potentially good volume, right? And this is a Miami offense that certainly loves to utilize their running backs. They've got a bunch of them on the roster. They are all got a lot of speed and a lot of upward type of speed there as well. So this is a guy that if I have either Mostert or I have Achane, I certainly don't have a problem handcuffing. But to Kevin's point there again, like if it's a shorter bench type of league, I'm just going to keep an eye on him and spend up on fab, things like that if it comes down to it.